Many thanks for joining us again on the newsroom. I'm Okbayemi Owoseni, and these are the major stories making the rounds from our newsroom. Security and defense, infrastructure, health and education were some of the sectors with high allocations in the 47.9 trillion naira budget proposal presented by President Bola Tinubu before a joint session of the National Assembly on Wednesday. The president listed some of the highlights of the budget as defense and security 4.91 trillion naira, infrastructure 4.06 trillion naira, health 2.4 trillion naira, and education 3.5 trillion naira, amongst others. He emphasized that food security is non-negotiable, adding that the government is taking steps to ensure Nigerians feed and not go to bed hungry. And barely 2 months after a helicopter operated by East Aviation crashed in Port Harcourt, the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau has disclosed that its handlers violated several of the Nigerian Civil Aviation Regulations directives. Although the Bureau was silent on whether or not the vices led to the unfortunate incident, the act shows gaps in the regulatory duties of the NCAR. The helicopter, which was contracted by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, plunged into the Atlantic Ocean near Boni Finima off the coast of Calabar on October 24th with 6 passengers and 2 crew members. 5 bodies of the 8 victims have been recovered, while the remaining 3 are still yet to be found. And the governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebolo, has approved the dissolution of all commissions, including the Edo State Oil and Gas Producing Areas Development Commission in Edo State. A release by the Secretary to the State Government, Umar Ikilu, on Tuesday listed other commissions affected as the Edo State Independent Electoral Commission, the Civil Service Commission, the Edo State Forestry Commission, the House of Assembly Service Commission, and the State Audit Service Commission, as well as the Judicial Service Commission. The governor of Anambra State, Chukwuma Soludo, has expressed doubts that the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, would bring an end to the insecurity challenges in the southeast. Speaking during the press briefing on Tuesday at the Governor's Lodge in Amawa, Soludo said that criminals are now exploiting the Biafran struggles. He insisted that the activities have nothing to do with genuine liberation struggle, stating that such crimes are purely driven by greed and lawlessness. And Nigeria and other African countries are teaming up to establish a continental credit rating agency to counterbalance Western credit rating agencies' bias against Africa. This was disclosed on Tuesday at the launch of the Debt Management Forum for Africa, an inaugural policy dialogue on making debt work for Africa, policies, practices and opinions, organized by the African Development Bank in Abuja. S&P Global Ratings, Fitch Ratings and Moody's are the top 3 global rating agencies. And on the foreign scene, Russia's security services, a 29-year-old man from Uzbekistan has been detained over the killing of Senior General Igor Krylov and his assistant in Moscow. Lieutenant General Igor Krylov, head of the Radiation, Chemical and Biological Protection Forces, was outside a residential block early on Tuesday when an explosive device hidden in a scooter was detonated remotely. The Russian Security Service said the unnamed suspect was recruited by the Ukrainian intelligence. And on sports, Nigerian Lazio midfielder Fisayo Dele Bashiru was involved in a car accident near Braccino, Italy on Saturday evening. According to reports, Dele Bashiru emerged without any serious injury from the incident just today before Lazio's 6-0 defeat to Inter Milan. It was reported that Dele Bashiru was driving his Lamborghini in a high-traffic area when the accident happened, and authorities responded swiftly, conducting thorough investigations at the scene. And those are the stories making the rounds from our newsroom at this time. We'll update you at the top of the hour.